Okay, it's going live. I'm just going to put... Just gonna... Oh my gosh, doesn't let me tag people in the video. Okay, I'm just trying to get this set up. It's taking longer and longer every week. I'm making it a little bit harder. Okay, hello Di and Beck. I'm going to go back to the video. Hello Deborah, Tina, Marissa and Diana. Right, so it's not showing me comments there. Just going to try and trick it into letting me see the comments. Something went wrong. Hello Dee. Okay. Yep, we'll be eventually away enjoying ourselves. Definitely, Tina. Hello, Paula and Glenda. Okay. It's Scrapbooks week. Haven't done one for a while, have we?
A little while.
So I've got me gnomes. Gnomes. My gnome, not my gnomes. Oh, I love gnomes. Gnomes for the holidays. So we've only got 2 pieces of paper left. So we've got this one, which is paper 3 with the animals. And it's got like the snow scene. Away it goes. Snow scene. And then it's got the 2 textures on it. And then we've got paper 1, which has got the blue timber, this one. Now, the paper 2 had on the back of it a piece of like a little grayer than this, not as yellowy as this timber, but it was a soft light timber. It was a different one to this, a completely different photograph, but it was quite nice. So, and on the back of it, it had red glitter and it had fussy cuts, but it's been gone for home. When do you leave for Japan? Well,
that's a bit of a story.
Interesting concept. So Naomi John and I put it on the calendar an eon ago because our calendar is running. So we run a calendar for 12 months. So we've already got up to May next year on our calendar, our wall calendar, which is a back of a cupboard in a walkway at work. So on the way into our office, Naomi's my office. So we put on the calendar a really long time ago our trip. And Naomi and I were standing there about 6 weeks ago going, okay, so is this the trip or is this the when we travel to Brisbane as well. And she's like, oh no, we've only got the actual holiday on here, not the travel to Brisbane. Hence why we thought we were leaving next Wednesday. We're actually leaving on Thursday because we fly out of the country on Friday. So we're going today. So our last day in the shop is next Wednesday. We're not teaching classes on Wednesday at the shop. So next week, what we're going to do is Monday night's going to be scrapbooking in the July group with, I'll show you what kit it is, with Peace and Joy. Tuesday night will be card making. And then Wednesday night will be here in the Creative Family group, and that will be mixed media. It's just so that we can get the kit prepped on Wednesday for single sale. That's all. That's why that is. And then the week after is Aussie Grunge. It will be pre-recorded if I can get the recording done. I still haven't got them done. Yeah, I've been a bit flat out. And then the week after that is going to be Beautiful Family. And we will do the scrapbooking class on the Thursday night and the card making class probably on the Sunday night, because I think I'm teaching a face-to-face class on the Saturday night on the 26th of July. So I've only got to pre-record 2 classes then. So that'll be better. Hello, Karen. Hello, Kathy. I'm new. This is my first time. Sorry, I'm moving this. Joining alive. Hello, Kathy. You're most welcome. Lovely to meet you. Hello, Dee. How are you? There you go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. What's that? So they've got to roster Quentin at Coles tonight, but they rostered him for tomorrow night, and he doesn't work Thursday nights. So
I got tonight off.
He's got tonight off and tomorrow night because he don't work Thursdays.
I got the weekend off because I took it off.
And we're doing a pop-up shop in Rockhampton this weekend.
Vegas.
So we have got a lot to do. So July group starts next week, and the first week of classes we'll do in the classroom. We're only going to pre-record the Aussie Grunge week. And if worst comes to worst, that week won't be recorded. We'll just catch it up. Hello, Debbie. Good, thanks. How are you? There you go. Dee said, I'm good, thanks. How are you? To Deborah. I've got to say, so on the 7th of July, all of our videos are getting deleted, except for those that are less than 30 days old. So that is going to be the point where you will notice that when you go to do an old kit you've got or watch a video that you wanted to rewatch, you will notice that it's missing. That's when you need to get on our website, scrapbookfantasies.com.au, go on there, do the chat, and let us know which video it is that they've deleted that you would like to watch. And then we can either point you to where it is on YouTube or where it's been replaced on Facebook already, or we will load it up for you on YouTube or Facebook and help you out. Hello, Heather. How are you? So, yeah, I have requested a download of our videos, but it seems that I might have asked too much because they haven't provided it. They haven't been able to provide it. So I'm going to say possibly I might have asked a little bit too much. I might have too many things for them to provide for me. So we'll see how we go. We're going to enjoy our holiday.
That little girl is hiding.
She is hiding, staying awake. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't have done a class night. Maybe we should have just chatted about news. News. So, some of you already know, if you turned up at Zooms for the last retreat. Some of you actually already know. Some of you I've been talking to. Some of you have been and seen it. Some of you were at Di's birthday party on Sunday when we found out. The Redshaw's ready for lots of walking in Japan. Yeah, we've been doing the stairs at East Shores. What did we walk today? We walked 29 minutes. Only 29 minutes, but we did. So it was 110 stairs down and then 120 stairs back up, and we did a whole lap of East Shores. It was so cold and windy. It was phenomenal, but we still did one lap. We did 3 laps yesterday.
Yeah, well, yesterday there was the Arctic frost trying to shoot your face.
The day before was pretty windy, quite gusty, and we did 2 laps in the stairs. But yesterday we did 3 laps in the stairs.
I want to know where Queensland went. We're not living
Yeah, Queensland's gone. Oh, thank you, Tina. Apparently the train system is crazy.
8 seconds at the platform.
8 seconds at the platform, yeah. Yep. And Pirates Creek, we're Redshaws, remember? So we have been in discussions with some people since February about them buying our building. So hopefully they've changed part of the contract today. So hopefully we get to sign the final contract tomorrow. Pretty sure they're going to get their finance, but we'll know in 30 days from when we sign the contract, which is hopefully tomorrow, because it just had to be changed today. Again, we will know, and then 15 days after that, after the 30 days, we will not own that building anymore. And then we will, well, the bank won't own the building. And we'll be in a new premises. So we are moving the shop. So it's smaller technically, but it's actually bigger all up. So the premises we're moving to, the shop front is smaller. My office is set out different, and storeroom is amazing. And then we've got a kit packing area, a class area, a small class area out in the store. And then we've got a bigger kitchen, got 2 toilets inside in our bathroom. And then the manufacturing area is way bigger, like humongous compared to what Naomi John's got. It's like 4 or 5 times the size of what she's got currently. And then out the back, we've got this massive big compound. So it's going to be really cool because we're going to pick up our shipping containers with our vintage car parts and vintage car bodies and our antique truck. So that's all going to come in. And then we're going to have our splatter room is going to have its own purpose-built shipping container. And then we're going to have another classroom / event space as well in another purpose-built shipping container. And then we're going to have an outdoor, completely covered, completely waterproof events class space as well. And it is going to be amazing. Quinn and I were out last night measuring the exterior of the fence and working out exactly where 20 feet for a shipping container is. But yeah, we're really excited. It's going to be great. A lot will change. We will still do all of this. Scrapbook Fantasies will still be a brand. But Scrapbook Fantasies eventually possibly won't be a shop. It'll be a brand at a shop. The shop will have a different name. I'll still own it. But Scrapbook Fantasies will be the only brand that shop stocks. Other than like Pilot, Couture, Express It, Tim Holtz, Montmartre, but we are evolving. Yes. And we can manufacture more. And we really want to get a second laser machine and do a whole heap of stuff. So yeah. Oh, I'm just going back. I'm going back.
This thing is so easy to clean.
A splatter room, you answered my question. Yes, we already have a splatter room where we are. Quentin has built a splatter room where we are right now. But it's like I have completely booked out 2 sessions back to back tomorrow in the splatter room. Got a tiny gap between to clean up. Like clean the utensils and sanitize suits and goggles and everything. But the splatter room is selling out like phenomenally. Like I could have put way more people in for tomorrow.
What, 13 people tomorrow?
No, 14 in the splatter room all up in 2 sessions. I can only take 7 in a session in the splatter room.
And this one.
Right, yeah. And our splatter room's fully insured, which was a bit of a nightmare. So exciting. That is definitely worth a visit. Yes. Must make a trip to Gladstone next year, maybe for a retreat weekend. Yes. So retreats are going to be really awesome. Quentin's really excited because at the moment we put up marquees at the back of, behind our building for retreat, like to eat under. But this is going to be
every retreat.
It rains every retreat. But this is going to be a permanent structure that's going to be waterproof. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be really, really nice. But for retreats, it's going to be an amazing. We're going to have indoor crafting and outdoor crafting spaces. So it's like that whole fresh air thing because we believe in fresh air. So crafting in the fresh air is going to be amazing. You'll have to come up, Debbie. Can't wait to visit. Sounds like wonderful growth. It's going to be amazing. It's been scary. We've been back and forth since February, like I said, and it's been really, really scary. It's been, it was very hard to find the right location. But yeah, we're really lucky. Wow, you make me realize how boring. No, life's never boring. Yes, so we're moving in 15 days.
Anyone's got a voucher for a removals truck?
But we need deadlines. We're the deadline people. We need to change our surname to Deadlines. I know, Tina. Can't wait till you get to come up and see it. I can hear the excitement in your voice. Very exciting.
Tina better bring a big suitcase because I still got that motorbike in the shed.
Yeah, we've still got a motorbike to get to your place too, Tina, somehow. We've been trying to work out how we're going to get kids' motorbike down to you guys. You never know. But yeah, so it's all exciting. So now we need to make a page. What else is it? Oh, so we're going to do it from the 1st of July, but I didn't give anyone notice. So from the 1st of August, we're actually going to make the Creative Family Group so it's just Scrapbook Fantasies brand product. I know a lot of other brands. Minte already does it. Graphic 45 does it. Uniquely does it. Paper Rose does it. So we're going to actually have our Creative Family Group is just... Wayne says you write it down, Quentin. Oh my gosh. Nearly fits on it. But she's not getting a motorbike because she's not got a perfect eye. So yeah, we're going to have Creative Family Group is just going to be Scrapbook Fantasies brand too. So that's going to happen from the start of August, amongst other things. Apparently, I'm going to start teaching painting classes again too, on my free time. Mind you, Naomi is currently in a meeting with the youth cabinet. So she's not on youth cabinet. She's on the youth cabinet advisory, the youth cabinet parliamentary advisory board, where they advise Parliament on legislation affecting young people. And I'm like, she really didn't need another thing to do, but she took on another thing. So I like these gnomes. I'm here for the Scrapbook Fantasies products. Yes. When do we sleep? Oh, we do sleep. We do sleep. When we sleep, we really sleep. I've been really tired lately. I've been going to bed really early. Like, I've been in bed before any of my kids. So, yeah. Our kids jam a lot in their lives too. Like Milton's like just like us. So we've got all these gnomes. Oh, I just had an idea. See, if I use the colour cuts, I don't have to cut anything out. What is this? I do have some chipboard. Some of these look like they should contain swear words, these little speech bubbles. Maybe not use them.
Yeah. I always think of the Phantom comics when I see speech bubbles. Don't know why. It's just my crazy brain.
This belongs with a page. Or maybe we do the stars and Christmas. Bright Christmas. Maybe bright Christmas. We'll do that. I'm just going to try something. We've had a great time on the school holidays doing kids' holiday classes. So I've got a piece of Gnomes paper 1. Everyone that was booked into the Western Girl Retreat has got an email about the change of date to January, February next year. You just let me know what you would like to do, whether you need a refund, you're happy to keep it, or you would like to change to a different retreat. So I've cut that out. That's distressing. And I'm thinking I used a very special chippy today. Oh, there you go. There's that new one from the Chippy Cuts of the Month Club that I made just for you, Deborah. Colour Cuts of the Month Club actually has 2 colour cuts in it just for Karen Hunt. Don't think Karen Hunt gets it, Colour Cuts of the Month Club, but 2 of them are actually specifically to answer a request from Karen Hunt. It's not exactly her request. It's pretty close. What if we put, like, I don't know, does that look weird to put that timber on the joins? Like that. And then what we could do is we could have, like, cut the bits off, but, like, have gnomes picking over. Like, we'll cut them, obviously. So it's just part of the gnome picking over. I think I like that. No, not circles, Karen, but other shapes that we do. Definitely. And something else that when you have to fussy cut it, I usually make a mess of it in any case. I do have circles coming for something next week. So next Wednesday night we actually have a mini collection we've been sitting on for about 4 weeks, waiting for just the right class. And Naomi's going to use it on Wednesday night next week. Three more. They're all different. So yeah, we're getting there. The only thing that might not happen before we leave on our holiday in Japan is that I might not get week 29's classes recorded. I will admit I have been getting home pretty tired. But the kits will, I think August kits get billed on Saturday, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, on Saturday, and they will be ready to post out. Anyone that's got postage, they'll get posted out Monday, Tuesday next week before we go. And then the last of the postage will be on Wednesday. Wednesday will just be for tying up loose ends with postage and manufacturing and that sort of stuff.
And trying to get the store back together after all.
And trying to get the store back together after a pop-up shop in Auckland. We booked our Disney tickets and we booked our Expo tickets because you actually have to book your Expo tickets.
There's so much gate you're
Go to say which gate you're going to go in, and you have to book a time slot to go in the gate, so they don't want overcrowding at the gates. So we had to book a time slot and a gate to enter Expo, which is really, and the day and everything, really interesting. So need to know if I have enough postage, says Diana. Diana wants to wait for the next retreat. Diana, I think you may.
I'll have to have a look at what it was.
I think you may again, Diana. You thought you didn't last time and you did, but I think you may still have postage. For the extreme heat, yes, it's going to be extremely hot. I don't know if we've got enough of the right clothing. Apparently,
we're summer clothing shopping tomorrow.
Apparently, we aren't going to be washing, but we're spending 3 nights in the one place, and Quentin's like, "Oh yay, I'm going to wash."
We've only got 3 suitcases between 6 of us.
Yeah, 3 suitcases, 6 people.
Yeah.
We will post plenty of pictures. I'm sure there will be some funny reels from the kids. Yep. I thought I cut enough. Obviously, I didn't. Isn't distressing just such an easy way to create a difference on a piece of paper? So we were there in autumn and it was very hot. Paul and Luca bought mini fans to walk around with. Okay. This phone keeps overheating. Oh no. Quentin Milton and I are going to have our regular phone service, Australian phone service. I'm paying for that, and then not for Milton's. So we will be, we will be on the same time zone, so we can, if you have any problems with the website or if something isn't working or that, we won't be able to upload videos for you, but we will be able to help you if you have a problem. But the best way to contact us is going to be through the chat on the website. That is to us. It's not to a robot.
That's emails there too for the review.
What's that? Oh, for us to look at. Naomi John answered her dad's mobile phone today. And this bloke goes, I need to talk to your parents, because he thought Well, the last time he worked with us, she was quite young, quite a bit younger. And I think she was 14 or 15. She was 15. And she goes to Mum, there's some random dude on the phone. Oh, he was our solicitor. So, yes, she's going to apologise to him when she sees him. They took about 5 days of summer clothes, and he said tonight that they took too much as they washed regularly. Yeah, I don't know if it's deceptive because we see snow and fir trees, hot and humid in the warm months. Yeah, every hotel we stayed at had good free washing facilities. There you go. I'm going to actually look at, because in our trip planner, in our travel planner, we've got all the hotels in there that we've booked into. So I'm going to have a look at who's got what washing stuff. Or bought an eSIM to use for WhatsApp. Amelia's got an eSIM going in Milton's old phone. So we've got Amelia a phone to get on and off the train.
Yeah, she don't keep it.
No, she thinks she is. Okay. So if we do like bright Christmas and then the stars, the paint pens arrived, but there's no broad black. So the broad black and the black journaling pen are on pre-order.
They'll be here when we get back.
They'll be here. They'll arrive when we arrive back. We've organised that today, or Clinton's organised that today. Enough underwear is paramount thing. Yeah, Karen, I'm just thinking underwear all the way. I'm to decide between Kitty Bugs and Fantasyland Retreat. Wish I could do both, but what do you think is best for toddler girl pics? Kitty Bugs. Diane, Kitty Bugs. Definitely.
I love Kitty Bugs.
We'll have detergent supplied, usually incorporated into the machine system. Oh, there you go. Deborah said that there was free washing facilities everywhere they stayed.
Was that excellent?
Yeah, a lot of places we're only staying one night, but we're 3 nights on Disney Island at the Sheraton, so we're not at the Disney Resort.
Well,
I suppose we
considering
probably
our
are at the Disney Resort,
oldest
but we
son
didn't
is
buy.
packing one pair of pajamas for the whole trip.
We didn't buy a resort package. I will say that, like a Disney Resort package. Yes, Milton's only taking 1 set of pajamas. We will wash. Have some very long days. I can guarantee you when we come back to Gladstone, we'll have all clean clothes because Quentin will wash them all the 2 nights we were in Brisbane on the way home.
Hell yeah.
So I put 1 coat of white on. See, I told ya.
And if it's cold, we ain't leaving that motel room.
Milton said they supply you with toothbrushes and toothpaste and hairbrushes and razors, and not that my boys shave.
I'm
Okay.
going to come home with the best collection of razors. Yeah.
Pizza Island Sands number 6, and I'm just going to cut it down to 12 inches. That's a handy piece. Okay.
Very long.
We were mainly 1 night stays and had no trouble getting to use machines. There you go. Apparently we're going to be really long days at Disney. I like it that way, or do I like it that way? I think I like it this way. I think I like that. But if I do that, do any of my gnomes fit? No, they don't. I think I need to put the wider one at the top. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stick these on. And then I'm going to use my design board to work it out. And so let's put tape on the back.
Is Di on or is she busy with her family?
What's that?
Is Di on or is she busy with her family?
No, I can't remember. Is Di on? I think she is on. See, last time you asked if you had enough postage, Diana, we had posted your order because you had enough postage.
I'll have to check.
I think you might. Postage went up yesterday too.
Oh.
We didn't put our prices up. We might when we get back. We might have to look at it because the price went up horrendously today. It was really bad price increase. Like today we posted orders. We didn't
I'm going to buy shares in Australia Post.
We didn't post many yesterday, so we didn't notice.
It's gone from crazy to ridiculous.
So I'm just going to turn a bit back at each end. I'm going to get my little tea ruler. This is my big one. Oh, yeah, Di's here.
No. About her birthday.
Oh, yes, it's Di's birthday tomorrow. She's 80 tomorrow. I had a bit of a birthday party at work today. Oh, I like that. So postage went up. Financial year. We know how wonderful the service. Yeah. Bit tongue in cheek there, hey. Karen. Oh,
Yeah.
price of Australia Post. It's just.
Still waiting
But-
for Rolex to show up.
Yeah, man, to put your price up will you be far from the post office? Well, we're right just like we're only like a couple of 100 meters from the distribution center. But so when you come to Retreat, actually, the good thing's going to be we're probably closer to the CBD. So you've got a lot more accommodation type choices, whereas before we only had like 3-star and 5-star in the local vicinity. Whereas now you'll have the full choice. You'll have everything, like from 3 right up to 5. You'll have a lot of really good quality apartment accommodation to choose from. So that's going to be really good for retreats. We're not far from Amelia's school. We're closer to Amelia's school, where we don't have a lot of cafes. We are directly behind the Harley Davidson store, but they only do tune-ups on Thursdays, apparently.
Let's see how true that is.
We're closer to Office Works, but we will probably have to drive back to our old area to shop with Brian at Food Works. We will miss shopping with Brian, who owns the Food Works near our shop. Brian is amazing. But yeah, we can't walk to the post office, but we're pretty close.
Grandparents that used to own the curtain shop across the road were moving closer to them again.
Oh yes, so Amelia's best friends, the twins, they were across the road from us. Their grandparents' business, but they moved, and they're just up the street from us. They're like walking distance from where we are going to be. So Amelia is really close to her friends again. So
Hey, we could do carpooling.
we probably will have to do carpooling. So there is a sort of a takeaway in the industrial area,
Oh, it's nice and warm.
but yeah, we probably won't need the takeaway. Blue looks great against wood. Oh, happy birthday, Di.
Wait, Mum, are we taking the mini fridge?
Hopefully a cafe opens up in Rest. Yes. What's that?
Are we taking the fridge that's under the coffee station?
Yeah, they want the building to be empty and vacant. Some parts of some of the walls are coming down.
Oh.
Yeah.
We've got to get electricity to disconnect the counters.
The
Wait,
counter's got to be taken down and disconnected, and then we've got sections of the display walls that have got to come down. And holy dooly!
Do you want milk or water, Amelia?
Water.
Right, come on.
So let's put that there. I kind of don't know what I'm doing. Oh, geez, that was brilliant, wasn't it? I'll have to put pictures up of this card once it gets picked up. I painted, you know how I showed you the chip, I showed one of my classes, the chipboard I designed, the tall chipboard. I finished the card. It's getting picked up. So, photographs. I'm actually thinking. Not reaching out. Let's just get some photos for size. That's the air conditioner. Yes, I do have my air conditioner going out here. I have the heater on. Just joined. Love the blue. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, I like the blue. I'm liking how it's turning out. We might put our title sort of in here. Somehow. Yeah, got the heater on. Just arrived and I like the look of the page. Thank you, Karen. I am thinking we do white photo mats. But we cut the photos down to like 3 3/4 high by 5 3/4 wide, so that then we get like 3 from 1/2 sheet of white, and then you've got like a half sheet. Like if you made this into a double, you don't need 1 sheet of white to mat all your photos. And I'm not going to use those photos, obviously. So let's cut 3 pieces that are 4 by 6. So let's cut our sheet of white. We will make a kit for this. Not tonight, most likely. Three. And I really think what's going to happen is when we put it together, oh, see what we could do is Christmas holidays. The holidays world. I know. I know. We have a heater going. Yep. Our fire is going, said Tina. Yeah. I just, yeah, it's very, very cold. We obviously aren't used to the cold here. So I'm going to put a second coat on. Thinking about maybe adding another color, but I actually think I like the simplicity of the blue with the you know, just the blue and the white and the beige. I like the simplicity of it. Sometimes it's nice to just keep it simple. And I have to say thank you all for your support in, you know, the changes we're making. I know change can be very scary, and we're, you know, like us moving, and yeah, it is scary, but sometimes you've got to do things that scare you to realize your full potential, but also you have to be really brave. And in business, you just can't sit around and just do the same thing all the time. It doesn't serve us, and it doesn't serve our customers either. Customers deserve a business looking after them that's, you know, evolving and meeting their needs with joy and happiness. We did do quite a bit of change when we moved last time, which was 12.5 years ago. So when we bought the building and moved across the street, but now this is a really big move. We're just going to have to spend I spent a lot of time last time educating our customers, and it looked like we were going to have to close at one stage because we couldn't find a premises last time. It was because our landlord put our rent up far too high, far too quick while we moved last time. But we a bit of black for fake photo. Yeah, we did find it was actually cheaper last time to buy a building than to rent a building. These are the innards out of a mini book. Right. Cut my fake photos. So we're going to do 5 3/4 by 3 3/4 for our photos. This black won't be in your kit. It's just my fakey photos. You're going to put real photos on your page. Contemplating that I might even sell a heap of my pages with fake photos on when I move, because I've got so many. We've got too many. I'm going to have a big garage sale like I did last time. Last time I had 2 stores running for a tiny bit, well, for about a week. Not going to do it for a week this time. I'm only going to do it for a couple of days. And I'm gonna garage sale anything I don't want to take with me. So these are, we always do the across measurement first. Cold in Tassie yesterday was minus, it's a -10. Oh my god. Oh, -3, 210. Holy Julie, that is so cold. It's been cold and wet all day here, southeast of Melbourne, and nearly every time I've been in and out of the car, it's 12 forward. Yep. Hello, Margaret. How are you? Never worry about being late. You can always watch it later. You guys will ace it. Be a tricky. Oh, it's going to be a tricky couple of weeks. It's actually falling right when we were going to be doing Western Girl retreat. So good thing we'd already, well, and it's part of the reason why we'd already decided not to do it. The Western Girl retreat. Because it's been so up in the air. I just want it over and done with. Solicitor said most people that do a commercial sale don't usually do it so quickly. And we just said we just wanted to let them into the building so they can get their, because they're actually expanding their business. The people that are buying our building, they're going to renovate, they're going to change the building to suit their business, not necessarily renovate. They need to make changes and build offices in it, and then they're going to expand their business, and we just want to get going and do the things we want to do and hit the ground running and make all the changes we want to do, which we can't do a lot until we move. Also want to get Quentin's truck. So our antique truck is an Austin truck. It's an old Austin, and I bought it for Quentin for his birthday. 1 year. I bought it from his uncle's. It's actually his grandfather's old cane farm truck. So yeah, I really want to get that home. It's in storage at someone else's place at the moment. So it's gonna live, she's actually gonna live at the back of the shop. I didn't realize the light turned out. Sorry about that. You won't see her because she's got to be all covered up and protected, but yes, she will be at the shop. It's going to be so nice having her close by again and not somewhere where we don't get to check on it. Okay. You never know. He might actually get her finished when he's got time. What about that? Like that. Okie doke. I don't think she's meant to be upside down. Christmas. Let's put another coat of white on these. We want them crisp white. Naomi John has been using the new to us Montmartre paint pens in her kids' classes. The kids have loved them. We are making sure, like you should always do, that the paint we're putting them over is dry. But the kids have enjoyed having the thin end and a thicker end in the one pen. They love the Pilot paint pens too. They love all the colours, all the bright colours they love over their painty projects. Okay, we've got a couple more gnomes here that we can use. Let's put our photos flat and then put some of our gnomes on chippy strip to raise them up.
Hello, Mum.
Hello.
I made a new rule in the rest to the bed. We both have to kiss you, and as a bonus, we have to be at the line.
Does it have to be a race?
Yes.
That's a very good point.
Good night, Mum.
Love you. Are you both going to bed?
Bye bye.
I'm not going to bed. I've got work to do.
Did they actually see you?
Probably.
Yeah, just a little bit. Come and give me a proper kiss. You're gonna
You have
lose
to
it.
give her a proper kiss too.
I love you.
Good night. Hello. Goodbye.
She just has a few priorities in life. I'm not moving. See, I'm pretty fair.
Stay. Stay. 3, 2, 1.
Just a little bit competitive. See, Amelia hasn't known. She's only known the shop we've got now. The others have all known both. Rightio. Let's cut this out. I did get asked the other day by a friend if when you cut the chipboard, if it leaves little tabs, and no, it doesn't. It does leave a lighter mark there, which I was using pencil on it, but I'm just, yeah, no, I'm not bothering with that anymore. Yeah. I'm happy just to ignore it. You know. One. We're not actually at Disneyland for Noah's birthday now. We're at Disneyland the day after his birthday. But we're doing a heap of stuff in Tokyo for his birthday. And I didn't take out the risky insurance, so I'm not doing I'm not going and doing the drifting experience and, you know, the car drifting. I'm not doing that. I didn't take out the risky insurance. No one else wanted to do it with me. What do we think of that? I don't think we're going to put bright on it. We're just going to put Christmas. What do we put bright on it? Nope. I think we just put Christmas. Is Jim okay? Oh, he was a bit... he's got a chest CT scan tomorrow, Diet. He was a bit... yeah, I suppose they put the drip in today and then did a blood test afterwards. He was just tired. I think he was more tired and hungry because he hadn't had lunch. Perfect collection for this weather. It is, isn't it? Perfect for this weather. But yeah, see how he goes tomorrow when he has his next thing. Still got the hiccups, but Quentin's stepdad's had the hiccups for over a week, which is not good. How am I going to make that stay there? Usually it just stays. Stay. Stay. There we go. Double-sided tape. Fixes all. We need to leave enough room to get our gnomey person on here. I think it's a granddad gnome. Let's just be brutal. I think it's a granddad gnome. How is she coping with it? Do you mean Quentin's mum with the hiccups? What was I talking about? I might have forgotten what I was talking about. Oh my god. So sorry. Quentin's mum's a bit ragged at the moment. She's exhausted. Today was day 2 up at the hospital. Quentin dropped them off and then I picked them up. Okay, so we're just going to sit our sort of gnome here to get a bit of a gauge. Just about there. Sorry, Tina, I think I missed the point. The point when you type that in, the moment when you type that in, like the moment in the conversation. I'm so sorry. And I'm going to put a star and I'm going to do the pattern spread. I've actually got 2 screens, like I've got 2 halves on the laptop here watching because I've got the back end of the streaming to see the YouTube comments and then I've got the back end of the Facebook video to see the Facebook ones because I can't watch the Facebook. It won't let me see the Facebook comments on a regular, like in the regular mode. It wants me to convert it to a reel still. Okay, I was going to put that one over this one, wasn't I? Like that. And I have to say thank you, Tina, for helping out. If you haven't noticed, Tina's been doing a little bit in the Creative Family group, and you will note that, yeah. So Tina and Deborah will be in the Creative Family group. If you have a question, and Di as well, Tina, Deborah, and Di usually are pretty up with what's going on. So if you have a question, they might be able to help. But if you have a problem or a question and we're away, just ask in the Creative Family group because someone will know. I can guarantee that someone is going to be able to help you out. I think there. I've sort of put these on in the wrong order. Yeah. It's okay. I do that. It's not showing me any comments. It's been quite a while. Oh, it's only been 5 minutes. Okay. Quentin, can you just check if Dad has put those things in the washing machine? Please? Sorry, everyone.
Are you talking about the stuff from this morning's class?
Yeah,
Yeah, I put them in when we got home.
good. I'm actually thinking about putting in a washing machine in the new shop. Like a washing machine dryer unit. Because with the classes, we don't use... Sorry if I just put my head in the way. I just realised I put my head under there. We don't use... haven't used paper towel this holiday. We've been using these cloths. So obviously they can only be rinsed so many times and then sanitized and reused. So yeah, they get washed every now and then. Silly question because I arrived late. Did you combine paper 1 and paper 2 from Gnome for the holidays? No, this background is a piece of paper 6 from Island Sands and a piece of, and yes, a piece of paper 1. So a piece of paper 1 from Gnomes and a piece of paper 6 from Island Sands, which is pretty cool. Noah picked out the paper 6 from Island Sands. He thought it looked the part. I didn't realise how observant he was when it came to my paper collections. I'm going to put a star. Quentin repainted the back wall of the shop today. Oh, I lost my little piece of chippy strip. Do I go diving for it? Well, do I go? Saying I was self-observant. Just found some stuff he knocked down. I was hopping the other day. I lost it because he has been counting all the paper. Oh yeah, we had fun counting. We got the counting done, and I'm very sorry that a few of our things, like retreats, got a little bit messed up on the weekend after we did our stock take. But we did really well. We got it done. I had been working in the background on stock take and getting things organised and sorted and getting some recoding done. I'd been doing that for a couple of months. So I was very, prepared. I will say the more you prepare for a stock take, the better it comes off. We don't count some things. Some things just, I'm going to be honest, I don't count the ribbon anymore. Yeah. I don't actually know if there's going to be space for it. Some of the ribbon gets counted. The ribbon on the website gets counted, but some doesn't. Some of the older stuff. fluff in the paint there. It does get counted when we make it into ribbon packs, so I might just make small ribbon packs. But we did, if you notice, there was a few, we came across some of the pattern paper when we counted, because last year we didn't realise until after we had stock taped that we had missed some paper packs. So a couple of the papers, probably about 6 of the papers we thought were sold out, we actually had some of, like 1 or 2 sheets or 5 sheets. So there's a couple that have come back up. I'm just going around and putting the chippy strip on the back and gluing them. Yeah, there's a couple that will come back up, but there's a lot that sold out during our sale, and thank you to everyone who purchased in our sale. That was amazing. We still are working on a couple of the really massive orders and a couple of the late orders, because we didn't pick orders on Saturday, Sunday when we did our stock take. Well, after we started stock take, we didn't pick orders. Cute. There. Okay, so he's going to have chippy strip because he's at the front, and then this one we're going to cut. So we're going to tuck it behind. Tuck her behind. I think it's her. Hello, Mel. How are you? It is a good choice of paper. He did really well, didn't he, Margaret? He's very much switched on with the paper. Okay, so let's cut her, like, sort of at the bottom of the scarf. Just lift up the paper strip a bit. There. Oh, stop that one. It's this one. And I'm going to put him there, like that. Oops. Gorgeous was very put. Yes, it was cold. Yeah. I don't like the cold. Just so you know, we left Brisbane to get away from the cold. But I don't recall it ever being this cold when we lived in Brisbane. Do we want to put her so she stands on the bar there? Or tuck her in behind? I think we put her so she stands there. Let's get some chippy strip over. Look, I was going to cut all the gnomes, but I've only cut one. I can change my plan. And see, that's something we've been talking about a lot lately, is that you can change your plan for a project. You can adjust it. You can change your photo mats. You can change the color you originally decided you're going to do something. You're allowed to change your project midway through. There is nothing wrong with that. Change it as many times as you like, because it's your project, not anybody else's. And even if you're making it for someone else, you're making it. I had a couple of projects. Actually, Naomi helped a lady work out what she wanted for a, you wouldn't call it a cake topper. It was It was to sit on the side of a cake. It was a cake sitter on the side of a thing. We do a lot for this family, this particular family, for christenings and that, and birthdays. So we, so they decided, and then I designed it, and we put that together. That was today. We've done a huge 1.5 meter long timber cheers to love sign for a wedding. That was picked up yesterday, and I've done wine labels for a hen's party with the bride's name to be on it. What else have I done? I've got my card, my tall ship card, waiting to be picked up. So we've got a few of those custom order things out the door in a hurry. Oh gosh, it's cold. I like it. I love it. I like the simplicity of it. It's not really that simple. It's got a lot on it. Okay, let me have a look. I'm going to look in the right screen to see what's going on. Got that one up there. So this pack of gnomes comes in, these gnome mini colour carts. It comes in red, the red set, a blue set like I've used, and a green set. And what we might do is we might put on the kit that you could choose to do green or red, green or blue. It'll automatically select blue, but then you could choose to change it to red gnomes or green gnomes. We might do that on the kit. We've got the ability to do some of these really interesting things. We've been working with a Japanese company. And that's, you know, when you book a retreat and you pick a matching paper pack. So, and they've been really amazing at helping us to make their software do the things that we want to do for our business. So, and our store. So, they're really, really easy to deal with. They're amazing. But yeah, so we can put in there, we may as well use it. We've got the ability to do it, that you could have either blue gnomes, red gnomes, or green gnomes for your pack with this kit. But yeah, this Japanese company provides us with the ability to change the color of the gnomes or pick a paper pack. Matching paper pack. I nearly bought the blue ones the other day. I will get them into the next order. There you go. They are awesome, the gnomes. The gnomes are great. I actually did stickers when Amelia was in grade 3, I think. End of grade 3 it may have been. And I did stickers. And they were red, blue, and green in the pack. But the kids in her class all got a pack of gnome stickers for Christmas. That was our gift to them. Don't know what I'm going to do this year. I haven't even worked out what our Father's Day project's going to be. I'll have to come up with something because we've got a lot to do between now and then. Very pretty, beautiful page. Thank you, Di. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mel. So there we go. Tomorrow night, we are going to be doing a card at 7 o'clock. This is meant to be Scrapbox. I bought some stuff from work. So you could use the Scrapbox for this. You could use any of our timber papers. We make so many timber papers. You've got so many choices for this. And I don't know if I'm going to stick with the Christmas in July theme or if I'm going to do something different. I don't know. You're welcome to send me a suggestion. Yeah. Maybe on the chat on the online stores, the easiest way, because I've been missing messenger messages lately a bit. Thank you, Karen. It is very unique, isn't it? Very gnomey. So, yeah, lovely page. This will suit our Christmas pics because the house is decorated with gnomes and kids. I love that, Deborah. Your house is always full of kids for Christmas. It's just awesome to see. Gorgeous page. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Dee. So thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, everybody. So we will see you at 7 tomorrow night. If you missed it, we got a pilot order in today. We've been waiting for a while. The broad black pens and the black juice up pens are on pre-order because they were left out of our order, but they are going to now arrive probably the day we start work back on the 25th or the next Monday. They'll be arriving to us. Very cute page. Thank you, Karen. But yeah, there's broad in white, gold, silver, and there's a whole top up of the stuff we were out of, except for one color that we sold out of while we were waiting for the pens. So yeah, so take care, stay safe, love yous all, and thank you very much for coming along to ScrapBox scrapbooking tonight. And I have got a link in the comments and a link at the top when the video gets deleted in 30 days by Facebook. So the link to YouTube is already there, ready for you, and it's on YouTube as well. So take care. Thank you. Love yous all. Bye.